blue expanse, critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond.
They're dolphins.
This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is Ariane, and I'm honored to introduce you to nothing like seeing a killer whale up close and learning about them and their natural behavior. We hope this Orca encounter gives you a better understanding of this amazing animal and all that they represent.
Orchid and Shouka.
Did you get that?
Ulysses has like a bent fin.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types, or ecotypes, of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat.
Ulysses' fin doesn't bend as much as that one.
As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
A natural wonder, and Keet and Hannah here are going to help me show you some of their physical characteristics.
Again?
Their blowhole is perfectly designed to take a quick breath at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It may look like their eyes in that white patch, but that is a visual distraction. It's actually located in front of the white patch, camouflage from thrashing prey. The fin on top of the orca's back is called a dorsal fin, and this is to help stabilize them as they swim. It also can be helped to use thermoregulate. And the flippers on either side of the whale's body are called pectoral flippers. And these are used mainly for steering and stopping. They also have 5 bony digits in them, just like the human hand. The lobes on either side of the whale's tail are called glutes. Now this is the engine of the killer whale. It can propel them through the water up to 30 miles an hour, which is faster than our speedboats. And killer whales use the most power and swim the fastest when they're propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up and out of the water.
Going.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orcapod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shouka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language to communicate with each other. For example, a mother may use a pectoral slap to get her calf's attention, but also it can be used to get, just in general, attention, but also to show dominance.
Right in front of us.
But when they really want to be heard, they breathe. Spot hopping is used as a form of communication or coordination amongst orcas when they hunt. Glute slaps are also another form of communication that killer whales can use in the wild and here at SeaWorld. Orcas are excellent communicators, so it's no wonder why they're at the top of the ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to lure their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate
They
to
usually do it
survive
there.
in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Whales in the southern hemisphere will capture sea lions by pulling them right off of the beach. Watch here as Orchid shows you that same movement and behavior right in front of you. Antarctic orcas create waves that wash over ice floes, knocking unsuspecting seals into the water. Watch here as Shouka shows you that same movement, showing you those waves crashing, but also showing you some of the many complex and dynamic ways that killer whales have used to hunt all over the globe. So, now that you all just saw these waves crashing in front of you, you can't truly imagine how much water is displaced until you experience it for yourself. So today we have two volunteers in the audience who would love to feel the power of the killer whale. Everyone give a huge round of applause for Cindy and Tara Lee. All right, guys. And they're celebrating a birthday in a little bit, so this is their birthday surprise. Okay, you guys go ahead and sit on this blue box. And remember, hold on to that handle, okay? And sit back, hold it there. All right, looks like we're ready. Let's see what we got coming over. Now, the key to this is hold on to that handle really tight, okay? All right, here they come. Oh my God! Good job, guys, you did it! All right, high five. Good job, guys. Perfect, come on up. Now, because killer whales are found all over the globe, it's no surprise that they eat all types of prey, including other whales. Now, the whale you're seeing on the screen in front of you that's coming up is the largest animal on Earth, the blue whale. It is 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than a killer whale. So we have to ask ourselves, how does a whale, Shouka size that just came up here, prey on an animal that size in the wild? It's all because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Play is an important part of everyday life for a killer whale. It's used to teach young whales how to hunt and progress in their skills as they grow. Killer whales can be seen interacting and showing that playful side, both in the wild and here at SeaWorld. Porpoising is when a whale swims fast to the surface, breaking out of the water briefly. when surfing in a wave. Orcas love to be touched, and be seen rubbing their bellies on rocks when they can. Our whales have shown us that same behavior, just like you can see from whales in British Columbia. In the wild, orcas can be seen mimicking each other, and we see it here all the time at SeaWorld as well. The whales are constantly learning from and mimicking each other. Playful behavior has a purpose. For instance, a tail whip is used to stun fish in the wild, but today, I think our animals will be stunning all of you. We interact with our whales all day, every day, which helps us build trusted relationships to provide optimal health care, research, and overall quality of life. The whales take an active role in their own health care as well as well-being. Now what that looks like is that we can ask the animals for different parts of their bodies, including their tail flukes. If you look on the screen there, hand us ask and Keet for that behavior. And in the tail flukes, there are veins that run really close to the surface of the skin, where we can insert a needle to draw blood from, you guys. This is amazing. We can even ask them to slide onto a scale. That way we can monitor their weight every week. You see Orca put that on the screen right in front of you. And not only that, we can ask them for a breast sample from their blowholes. And this is all because of the trusted relationships that we built here together right at SeaWorld. Now this is a very special part of our show, everyone, where we get to introduce you to one of the whales of our pod. And coming up here right now is Shouka. Everyone give her a round of applause. All right, everyone. Now Shouka is 29 years old, and she's one of our female killer whales. Now, one of the coolest things to know about Shouka is that she has these amazing vocalizations. Let's see if you can hear. Like this one. Yes, me girl. And also this one. And a lot of these, she taught all of the whales in our care, which is really amazing to see how intelligent they are. Girl. Now, we challenge our whales to learn new things every day to challenge and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play go hand in hand to keep them in amazing
Whales
shape.
here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
Here today at Orca Encounter. We hope this helped you build a great appreciation for these amazing animals. Have an awesome day at SeaWorld, everyone. See you later.
Mama, yalla, get up.